Did you know that 99% of people are setting themselves up for failure in 2025? But what if I told you that by following 9 timeless Stoic principles, you could join the winning 1%? The Stoics emphasize the importance of living in the present moment, something that's often overlooked in today's fast-paced world. We're constantly thinking about the future, what we need to do next, what might go wrong, or what we wish had happened in the past. But the truth is, the present moment is the only time we truly have. If you're always chasing the next thing or dwelling on what's already gone, you miss out on the richness of life that's happening right now. One of the best ways to live a Stoic life is to cultivate mindfulness and gratitude for the present. The Stoics taught that by focusing on the here and now, we gain clarity and peace. Instead of worrying about things that might never happen or regretting past mistakes, we can appreciate what we have and make the most of it. When you practice being present, you stop being distracted by all the things that could go wrong or by what others are doing, and you focus on what truly matters in the moment. Gratitude is another key part of staying present. The Stoics understood that even in difficult times, we can find something to be grateful for. Gratitude helps us shift our mindset from one of scarcity or frustration to one of abundance and appreciation. When you take time each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, no matter how small, it shifts your perspective and keeps you grounded. Being present also allows you to act with more intention. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of perfection. We all want to do things right, and sometimes that desire for perfection can paralyze us, preventing us from taking any action at all. The Stoics, however, had a completely different approach. They believed in the power of progress, not perfection. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or the ideal circumstances, they emphasized the importance of taking consistent, decisive action, even if things aren't perfect. Think about how many opportunities you've missed simply because you were waiting for everything to fall into place. Maybe you've been waiting for the perfect time to start a project, or for the perfect conditions to make a change in your life. The truth is, waiting for perfection can keep you stuck, and you'll miss out on the growth that happens through taking action. The Stoics believed that action, even imperfect action, is far better than inaction. By taking small, consistent steps, you move closer to your goal, learn from your mistakes, and refine your approach. Every action you take, even if it's not perfect, brings you closer to your ideal outcome. And when you embrace imperfection, you stop letting fear of failure hold you back. Instead of getting caught up in endless planning or second-guessing, start doing. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks, and begin taking action on them, no matter how imperfect those first steps may be. This shift in mindset will help you overcome procrastination and build momentum. You'll learn as you go and improve along the way. Perfection is often an illusion, a moving target that we'll never fully reach. But progress is real, and it's something you can build every day. By prioritizing action over perfection, you'll not only make real strides toward your goals, but you'll also build confidence in your ability to take on challenges and overcome them, no matter what. When you're fully engaged in the task at hand, whether it's working on a project, spending time with loved ones, or just enjoying a quiet moment, you do it with more focus and purpose. This level of presence leads to higher quality work, stronger relationships, and a greater sense of fulfillment. The Stoics remind us that we can't control the future, and the past is gone. What we can control is how we show up today. By staying present, being grateful, and making the most of each moment, you'll not only reduce stress and anxiety, but you'll also feel more connected to the life you're building. 2025 and beyond are shaped by how you choose to engage with each moment, so why not make each one count? Imagine a situation where something goes wrong, whether it's a personal conflict, a mistake at work, or something unexpected in your life. In these moments, it's easy to react with anger, frustration, or fear. But those emotional reactions often lead to regret or poor decisions. The Stoics believed in stepping back and taking a breath before reacting, evaluating the situation with a clear mind. By practicing emotional mastery, you gain the ability to make decisions from a place of calm rather than being swept away by fleeting emotions. One technique to master your emotions is to practice mindfulness. When you feel yourself getting emotional, pause and take a deep breath. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What's the root cause of my emotion? This reflection helps you detach from the emotional charge of the moment and respond from a place of logic and reason. Instead of reacting out of frustration, you can choose to act in alignment with your values and goals. Another Stoic strategy is to remember that most external events are neutral. It's our interpretation of those events that creates emotional reactions. By changing the way you perceive challenges and setbacks, you can control how you feel and respond. For example, instead of feeling defeated by a setback, you can choose to view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. The more you practice emotional mastery, the more equipped you'll be to stay calm and focused, regardless of the circumstances. The ability to control your emotions is a game changer in all areas of life. It helps you make better decisions, stay grounded in difficult situations, and avoid rash actions that could hold you back. By mastering your emotions, you become more powerful and more in control of your life. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes when you are no longer enslaved by your emotional impulses, but instead are the calm, deliberate creator of your own actions. When you embrace adversity, you're giving yourself the chance to develop resilience, wisdom, and inner strength. Rather than avoiding hardship, the Stoics encouraged us to lean into it, to face it head-on and use it as a stepping stone. The next time you encounter a difficult situation, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger? Whether it's a personal failure, a setback at work, or an unexpected challenge, reframing these experiences as opportunities for self-improvement can change the way you approach adversity. For example, think about times when you faced a tough situation in the past. Initially, it might have seemed like a setback, but looking back, you probably realized that it taught you valuable lessons and helped shape who you are today. The Stoics knew that without adversity, there's no real progress. It's through overcoming difficulties that we refine our character, sharpen our focus, and discover our true potential. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, start seeing them as the training ground for your success. The more you embrace adversity, the more you'll be prepared to face the unknown with courage and resilience. This mindset will not only help you weather the storms of life, but also position you to thrive in any situation that comes your way. Embrace adversity, and it will transform you into someone capable of achieving great things. One of the most powerful practices the Stoics followed was the ability to master their emotions. Emotions, while natural, can often lead to impulsive decisions, clouded judgment, and actions that don't align with our long-term goals. The Stoics recognized that emotional reactions are often driven by external circumstances, which are beyond our control. Instead of letting emotions control them, They focused on controlling their responses, maintaining calm, and acting with purpose in every situation. Time is our most precious resource, yet it's often the one we take most for granted. The Stoics understood that once time is gone, we can never get it back. Marcus Aurelius himself wrote about the fleeting nature of life, constantly reminding himself to make the most of every moment. If you want to succeed in 2025 and beyond, you need to start valuing your time above all else. Think about how you spend your days. Are you truly investing your time in things that matter? Or are you letting distractions, mindless scrolling, and procrastination eat up your hours? The Stoics believed that time should be spent on things that align with your values and goals, whether it's improving yourself, building relationships, or working toward your ambitions. One powerful way to value your time is to constantly ask yourself, is this the best use of my time right now? When you start asking this question throughout your day, it helps you evaluate whether the task at hand is truly meaningful or just a distraction. By eliminating time-wasting habits and focusing on what moves you closer to your goals, you'll find that your productivity soars and your life becomes more purposeful. You don't need to fill every minute with work or achievement, but you should be intentional with how you use your time. Whether it's carving out time for self-care, learning, or building your passions, remember that every second counts. Start prioritizing your time, and you'll find that you accomplish far more than you ever thought possible. The Stoics remind us that time isn't just about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. Living with purpose and clarity is essential for overcoming the distractions that can easily derail us. In a world filled with endless options and opportunities, it's easy to get caught up in the noise and lose sight of what truly matters. The Stoics understood this, which is why they emphasized the importance of acting with clear intention. It's time to break free from the distractions and start taking actions that will move you closer to your goals. Let's dive into these 9 principles, and I'll show you how they can change your life in 2025. The first principle we're going to dive into is one of the most powerful, the dichotomy of control. This Stoic concept simply states that there are things within our control, and then there are things outside of our control. Understanding the difference between the two is key to living a life of purpose and avoiding unnecessary stress. Most people waste a tremendous amount of energy on things they can't control. Whether it's the actions of others, the weather, or the economy, these are all external factors. Stoicism teaches us to accept that we can't change these things, no matter how much we worry or complain. Instead, we should focus our energy on the things we can control, our thoughts, our actions, and our responses to the world around us. When you focus on what you can control, you eliminate frustration and wasted effort. You stop obsessing over things that are beyond your influence, and instead, you channel your energy into the actions that will move you forward. This principle empowers you to take responsibility for your own choices and actions, knowing that your success is not dependent on external factors, but on how you respond to them. Take a moment and think about your own life. Are there areas where you're stressing over things outside your control? Maybe you're worried about what others think, or you're constantly checking news updates that only add to your anxiety. What would happen if you focused only on what you can control? How much mental space would that free up for you to take purposeful action? By mastering the dichotomy of control, you stop feeling powerless and start taking ownership of your life. This simple shift in mindset will put you on the path to productivity, peace, and ultimately success. Because just like in Marcus Aurelius's time, We're constantly facing distractions, obstacles, and difficulties that can derail us from our goals. The principles of Stoicism help us focus on what truly matters and control how we respond to the chaos around us. In a world filled with noise, fast-paced demands, and constant change, Stoicism offers a timeless blueprint for clarity, discipline, and success. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to use these Stoic teachings to improve your mindset, increase your focus, and avoid the traps that keep most people stuck. It's time to break free from the distractions and start taking actions that will move you closer to your goals. Let's dive into these 9 principles, and I'll show you how they can change your life in 2025. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live with wisdom, self-control, and virtue, regardless of the circumstances we face. It's the philosophy that helped Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, remain grounded and focused in the midst of war, personal loss, and the pressures of ruling an empire. Stoicism isn't just about accepting hardships. It's about using those challenges as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So why does Stoicism matter in today's world? Because just like in Marcus Aurelius's time, we're constantly facing distractions, obstacles, and difficulties that can derail us from our goals. The principles of Stoicism help us focus on what truly matters and control how we respond to the chaos around us. In a world filled with noise, fast-paced demands, and constant change, Stoicism offers a timeless blueprint for clarity, discipline, and success. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to use these Stoic teachings to improve your mindset, increase your focus, and avoid the traps that keep most people stuck. Did you know that 99% of people are setting themselves up for failure in 2025? But what if I told you that by following 9 timeless Stoic principles, you could join the winning 1%? Did you know that 99% of people are setting themselves up for failure in 2025? It might sound harsh, but it's true. Most people live their lives on autopilot, reacting to external circumstances, making decisions based on distractions, and never truly taking control of their destiny. The majority will make the same mistakes they did in the past, stuck in the same cycle of mediocrity. But here's the good news: you don't have to be part of that 99%. By following a few timeless Stoic principles, you can become part of the winning 1%, those who take charge of their future, who make intentional, purposeful choices, and who rise above the noise. The clock is ticking. Every choice you make right now will set the stage for your success or regret in 2025. So ask yourself, are you going to let the year pass by like any other? Or are you going to take control of your life and start making decisions that move you closer to your goals? It's time to stop waiting for things to change and start becoming the person who makes change happen. In this video, I'll show you 9 Stoic principles that will transform your mindset, help you eliminate distractions, and put you on the path to success. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live with wisdom, self-control, and virtue, regardless of the circumstances we face. It's the philosophy that helped Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, remain grounded and focused in the midst of war, personal loss, and the pressures of ruling an empire. Stoicism isn't just about accepting hardships. It's about using those challenges as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So why does Stoicism matter in today's world?